Hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to look at the issues related to business application development. Now, I would like to ask a question from you guys. Why do we need to have a new system be developed? So there are several reasons that we need to have a new system development. Maybe we would like to take advantage of new technology, something like fintech. Maybe because of there's a problem with the existing systems, or we want to go for a new business in a new different ways. So there are many reasons that we need to have a new development, a new system being developed. Okay, right. When you look at the new system developed, so we call it system development life cycle. When we have system development life cycle, we have different phases or different steps rather. We have from planning, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and the maintenance, right? So when you look at system development, usually we do go through what we call it waterfall approach, waterfall technique. We start from phase 1 and then we go down to phase 6. 1, 2, 3A, 3B, 4A, 4B, 5 and 6. So we are not going to go through the detailed system development life cycle. It has to be covered in a system development methodology course itself. So, but our main focus is going to be how does IS auditing plays a role in system development process itself, and what are the major requirements or major considerations of IT auditors of system development, and most importantly, how does controls can be implemented into system development itself. For example, here it's in the planning of phase number 1, we replace with feasibility, and then you could see that phase 2 analysis comes with the requirement, and the design phase, phase 3 of traditional system development, we replace with the 3 and 3B, that's design and selection. I'm going to explain why this is different from design and selection in a minute. Then plus that we have 4A is development and 4B configuration, and phase 5 is implementation. Mostly that it's representing, and it's in two phases of the traditional system development, that is phase 4 and phase 5 implementation and testing. And then finally maintenance phase that we are replacing with the post implementation. Okay, first of all, I would like to ask a question from you guys, which is, in this SDLC phases, which one is the most important one? Okay, the most important phase is phase 2, which is the requirement phase. So if we don't do well in the phase 2, our entire system development would be a failure. So what is phase 2? How we do that? I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes time. Now let's look at the phase 1, which is the feasibility. So could you please think about what are the different feasibilities that we consider when you develop systems? So yes, there are 3 different ones. We call operational feasibility, we call technical feasibility, and then we call it economic feasibility. Operation feasibility means that whether that system is being developed, whether we can operate within our organization, whether we have software, we have a hardware to develop or operate the system. Technical feasibility means whether we have expertise to develop system as well as maintain systems within ourselves. And finally, economic feasibility, that you can understand the systems gives you a economic benefit. So that's something that we look at the economic feasibility. So that's the feasibility study, is the one that we do first, and then we are moving to the most important phase, which is the requirement phase. So what we do in the requirement phase, can you guess? In the requirement phase, what we are trying to understand is we are trying to find out what is needed for the users, because most important people for a system is whoever using the system. It could be your employee, it could be your customers. That means if you are developing an e-banking system, they could be your customers, maybe your senior management. Okay, so whoever it is, the person that use the system day in day out, if they don't happy with your new system development, no matter how good you think the system is, system will be retired very, very soon. So the most important thing are the users, what they feel about it. So in the requirement phase, what we do is we give them time to let you guys know, to let us know what they would like to have in a new system development, what kind of features, what kind of modules, what kind of capabilities that you would like to have in the new system. That's very important. So we should give them enough time, and then we have to collect we have to gather their input. Okay, now how we do that? There are different ways that we do it in the requirement phase. We might think about interviewing some key players, or we might send them a questionnaire, or else we use social media. That's what we do most time now. So we use Facebook, we use WhatsApp, we use WeChat, we should use Viber, whatever it is, way of communicating with them, give them opportunity to communicate to you and let you know about what they like to have in your new system. So that's why this is the most important phase in the system development, right?